everyone. Today we are going to start a new chapter, that is reproduction in plants. In this chapter we will cover these different topics. First, definition of reproduction, then modes of reproduction, then asexual reproduction, then sexual reproduction. Next is mechanism of sexual reproduction. Sixth is fruit and seed dispersal. Then seventh is germination of seed. So we will cover these different topics and we will discuss one by one all these topics. Now, so our next topic is reproduction. Reproduction means because we can see in our surrounding different organisms are there, and some are plants and some are animals and some are microorganisms. So we can see in our surrounding, maybe a mango plant, it gives rise to a same mango plant. It does not give rise to a neem or any other type of plant. Similarly, maybe a dog or maybe a cat, they give rise to their same kind. They give rise to new offspring of their same kind. So have you ever thought, whenever we thought how this means how these organisms they produce their new offspring, new organisms of their same kind. Okay, so now our next topic is reproduction. Reproduction, it means by the reproduction method, all the living beings they produce their new offspring, new organisms of their same kind. Okay, this is known as the reproduction. So we can define the reproduction, because reproduction means it is formed by two words. We can separate two words, re and production. Re and production. So re means again, and production means to produce. It means any living being they produce their new organisms of their same kind again and again. By this method they produce their new offspring, new organisms of their same kind. So reproduction we can define, it is the process by which a living being gives rise to a new organism, or we can say offspring of its same kind. So by this method all the living beings whatever they are present on the earth, they produce their new offspring, new organisms of their same kind. And by this method, the organism they can multiply the number of their individuals. It means like human being, they can multiply the number of other human being, and maybe a microorganism, bacteria or virus. Again, they can mean they reproduce and they can multiply the number of their same kind. So by this method, any living being they can multiply the number of their same kind. And next is ensures the continuity of life. If reproduction process will not be there, so a specific species, maybe a bacteria or virus or any other kind of organism, maybe they will not reproduce. So the species of these particular organism after some time, after some year, they will be extinct from the earth. So this process it ensures the continuity of life on the earth. If it will not be there, so after some years, after some time, this particular species or this particular organism, they will not be present on the earth. Like dinosaur, because some disaster, dinosaur now they are completely extinct, because due to some disaster they can't reproduce. Okay. So this is means the species of the dinosaur is completely extinct from the earth. So similarly, if this process will not be there, so after some year the particular species of that organism it will be completely extinct from the earth. Now our next topic is modes of reproduction. So as the name suggests, we will discuss mainly the reproduction in plant. So different modes of reproduction in plants. Basically, there are two modes or two types of reproduction in plants: asexual and sexual. Asexual reproduction means only one parent is required. It means maybe a male or maybe a female. It means male only can give rise to a new organism, or only female can give rise to a new organism. This type of reproduction is known as asexual reproduction. Sexual reproduction means both the parents are required, means male and female. Both parents are required for the production of new organism. So basically there are two types of reproduction in plants: asexual and sexual reproduction. Again, asexual reproduction, it is can be classified into 5 different types. Fission, first is fission, then budding, then fragmentation, next is spore formation, then fifth is vegetative propagation. And all these different types of asexual reproduction we will discuss one by one in detail. Again, we can divide the vegetative propagation in a different types like natural and artificial. हम वापस से देख सकते हैं कि vegetative propagation again we can divide into two different types, natural and artificial. Natural propagation, natural vegetative propagation, it can be done by these different parts of the plant like root. It means root के थ्रू भी नया प्लांट ग्रो हो सकता है, स्टेम के थ्रू भी नया प्लांट ग्रो हो सकता है, एंड लीव्स के थ्रू भी न्यू प्लांट ग्रो हो सकता है. Then artificial vegetative propagation, it means it can be done by human being by artificial method. So again, artificial vegetative propagation we can divide in three different types. These are cutting, grafting and layering. So we can see, अब हम देख सकते हैं कि different modes of reproduction in plant, basically asexual and sexual, as we have discussed. Asexual reproduction there are 5 different types: fission, budding, spore formation, fragmentation and vegetative propagation. And vegetative propagation again we have divided into different types: natural and artificial, and natural again divided into 3 types, and artificial again divided into 3 types. But sexual reproduction के कोई different types नहीं होते. It's a very complex process and there is no different types of sexual reproduction. So if please like, share and subscribe my video if you like, if you understand by my video. Thank you for watching my video.